Okay, I do believe everything is up and running. Gonna wait a little for people. I gotta sign into chat. Alright, fine. .com. Ow. Hit my damn whatever. I got a habit of saying my passwords aloud, so I gotta kick that habit now, because this is a VOD, is it? If no one's here but it's public, then you, the viewer, can hear what I'm saying right now. Let's see, trying to get the damn chat started. Continue my damn passkey. Did it? What the? No, that was the wrong one. I specifically set up a little thing here. Okay, now I can type in chat well, you see, the thing is. All right, I'll let the violins trickle in. Bar the ones watching the VOD. I wonder what VOD stands for. I don't actually know. Video of I don't know. Oh. Howdy. Yes, first time streaming on YouTube. I've streamed on Twitch a few times, but it's not something I do often. If you're wondering why, I'll probably have to explain this a few times, which I'm content to do. People ask questions. Reason I'm streaming on YouTube instead of on Twitch is because Twitch deletes the VOD, I think they're called, after maybe a few weeks, but I don't want that to happen. I want to have this quality entertainment available to anyone, especially if they couldn't make the time and still want something to listen to in the background or something. Because this is going to be if you're wondering, so this is for Dark Souls 2, and if there's time, Helldivers 2. But I'm basically just going to be grinding enemies and answering any questions anyone has. But it's a very low energy stream. The first half, anyhow. When we get to Helldivers 2, I'll try and play like 1 or 2 matches. I do want to do the new update they've done, where you go to the cyber stand. That's going to be pretty higher energy, because I'm going to do like level 7 or 6. Pretty comfortable in those ranges. But before we get into it, oh howdy, YouTube's so different. Yeah, as I explained earlier, it's first time streaming on YouTube. I had to set up a bunch of stuff. I've set up this handy dandy starting thing. I don't have a pause thing. I didn't think to make that. But I probably won't pause. I've eaten. I've done the dishes. So, oh well. I might wait a little more until a few more people come in, but it's the Twitch isn't VOD, video on demand. Yes, video on demand. I knew it was an acronym. I just did not know what the acronym was. Okay, it was pretty clear it was video, but on demand. I feel like on is one of those words in an acronym that you can kind of get rid of. Like it's like you can kind of get rid of or to. I can't think of an acronym that has of or to in it, but it could be like VD, but I guess VD doesn't sound that cool. Oh, water, have water. I have water. I have, oh, maybe not that much water. I got enough water. I got plenty. Same with yes. The, to, only thing as I can think of. Is might also be, but I don't think is would be an acronym unless it's like you're doing an acronym of sentence, which I don't think they do unless it's. I can only think of like fan theories, because there's like toy something for FNAF because it's like the one you should not have killed. But other than that, all right. Enough of this. Let's get Dark Souls. I have it on display capture. Hang on. I don't want you to see my awesome wallpaper. Oh, but now there's nothing on nothing but my wondrous voice for you to listen to. All right. From software, it always starts in this weird. Here, I'll do display capture. You can see what I mean. It always starts off in windowed mode, and then I gotta make it. Where in the U.S. are you from? Oh, void. Yeah. I'm born in London, England, but when I was 4 years old, I moved, or my parents moved. I didn't have much of a say in the matter. I couldn't say much of anything. But my parents moved to the United States, so my kind of amalgam accent is setting it up so it's game capture and not person. What the hell is that? Those two. And wow, what a difference. Anyhow, deep south of Texas, so it's kind of a combined of. I live in Greece, or live in Greece. Nifty. Yeah, you mentioned your name. I can't remember it. Apologies. I'm much better at remembering people's. I suck at remembering names. Deep South represent, yes. I remember Phantasm is easy to represent, but I remember it was like your parents have British accents. My father has a British accent. My mother has like an Arizona accent. She's from Arizona, specifically Phoenix, where I lived for a bit, and then we moved to Texas. Okay, so hang on. So the full map of Captain Vile's living area is. Hello, Jason. How much progress have you made? I can't quite I meant, yeah. I can't quite speak to that since I've never seen a playthrough of Dark Souls 2. I can only estimate that I'm in maybe the first, fourth, or third of the game. I assume fourth. But I've beaten a few bosses. But Freddy here, I named him. Jason doesn't know the insane channel character lore of Frederick Crane. But I don't think I'm that far into it. But anyway, as I was saying, my geography. So it was London, England, then Phoenix, Arizona, then Seattle, Washington, then McKinney, Texas, and then back to England. But primarily, I've grown up in the South and then lived for the North in a little bit. Anyway, how many hours have you played? I think I can check that. Player status? Oh, that's what he looks like. We'll keep the helmet on. I don't know. I think like 14 hours. I'd say that's a good estimate. Under 20, definitely. Right, where was that? Over here. How to do it. I'll take a sip of water. I've just started talking now. Alright, get the weapons out. This is also like, how much progress have we made? Okay, this guy's active. You weren't active when we were here last time. Oh my god. Oh, no, don't fall! Hang on, I see the message, but I'm a little preoccupied. Okay, could you maybe hold that pose for 5 or 10 seconds? Oh my god. I hate that mechanic! That's a little breathing room. Anyway, haven't played much games in quite a while. Have you played either Clair Obscure or Dispatch? I hear they were most popular games of last year. I feel like you did, like Expedition. I have only been aware of the discourse around Dispatch and Clair Obscure. I know that Dispatch is like a Telltale game. It's not a Telltale game because they went bankrupt. I'm very familiar with that because I don't have Minecraft Story Mode yet because they went bankrupt. But it's like a... You send heroes out. Or no, it's villains, right? You send reformed villains to go do stuff. But I feel like most of the plot... Could you put that shield away, pretty please? Has been... Or most of the discussion around it is the fact that you can be in a relationship with some characters. And not really about other stuff. And Claire Obscure has... I think it used, like, AI. It might have. Don't quote me on that. But it won Game of the Year, as well as, like, several other awards, which made people kind of annoyed with it. Because they wanted other stuff to win. I stopped paying attention to awards years ago. However, I do like that the Muppets are kind of... Well, one's a random, two's a coincidence, so we'll wait for the next one to see if it's a pattern. You know what I should put on? Let's see if we got time. There we are. Try and get some melee in. Ow. Hang on, he's... There we are. Nice 8,000. Wowza. Yeah, these guys take a while to kill. And by that I mean permanently. It's maybe 10 to 12 deaths, and they'll be down permanently. See if I can get them to fall off. Nifty. I looked up, it was for some textures and background holders, such as placeholders I accidentally forgot to remove. In my opinion, I feel like Dispatch was a little overrated, but still good. Again, I can't really speak on anything. I don't have a frame of reference. I've never seen any... Well, I've seen memes about it. I know that Claire Obscure has one of those, like, dumbass platforming sections. Like that, like, asset... what are they called? Shovelware? Where it's just, like, floating objects in a void, and then you have the character climb. It's, like, only up. And then that chain together, and a few other moments. I've seen clips of people doing that. Oh, great. These guys have shields. Yeah, maybe I can get past that. But Dispatch, I know, is really just, like, about making choices. I think that's what the gameplay was, too, because you could, like... They had stats. Would you please... Oh, dear. We are in the other end of the door. The characters had stats. And, like, a ping-pong ball would bounce around. And you'd have a chance of winning or losing, even if they had, like, abysmal stats. It might bounce into the success radius, or whatever it would be called. Okay. You are dead. You... Actually, hang on. Oh, dear! Don't fall now! Oh, piss. As much as you played Arkham games, have you played the Insomniac Spider-Man games? Jason, that boy JD in chat there, has gotten me into them. Well, gotten me into might be a little misleading. Hang on. Getting some water. So I've played the first one. I'm not going to play the second one, but I do not like them. I mainly got into it out of spite, because Jason said that it was better than the Arkham games, and that's wrong. Yeah, most talked about aspect was the love triangle between Invisical and Blonde Blazer. Really? Yeah, I've got a shitpost video in the works about the Spider-Man games where I literally play through the entire thing, but it's sped up for like it's at like times 100 speed. Is that gonna hit him? Wow, that really arched. And I'll have like in the comments like all the reasons I don't like the game, but I've like 100% of it. So the main joke is the guy hates the game, but he's put this much effort into playing it. Only experience with Souls game is trying to play Elden Ring on keyboard. Are they easier on controller? Oh, they are so much easier on controller. We are in a tight spot here. I don't know how people play these on controller. I've only ever, whilst like picking, I know the. Wait, one of them fall? It did. I've only ever tried on keyboard when like setting up my controller for Elden Ring. I don't know how anyone plays like that. I think I could probably get used to maybe the keyboard controls, because I do play on keyboard sometimes, but I primarily use controller. But for the camera, using the mouse in like a third-person game, I don't know if I could ever do that. But what is that not like exactly about the Spider-Man games? I don't really like the story. The characters were really flat. The only villain I like in Spider-Man is Electro, and he wasn't used very much. Is he dead? Yeah. I also didn't like, this is like a huge, like, wow, you didn't like that? That's like not liking being set on fire. Point of, I didn't like where you played as Mary Jane and Miles when they didn't have any powers. And I also... Oh, come on. I think this is mainly a me thing, where I hate never playing as the character on the box. Because some of my least favorite parts of Arkham City are the Catwoman sections. Because it's, like, if I wanted to play as Catwoman, I'd play a Catwoman game. Even though I don't think there is one, but... I never like swapping out, missions. I've seen, essays on... Oh dear. Arkham Origins. There's one guy, I think he's Gotham Paladin, or I don't think that's him. That's just a Gotham YouTuber, or Arkham YouTuber. But there's a guy who made an essay about... Or it was rewriting Arkham Origins. And part of it was like you'd play as Robin, and you'd play as Batman, and you'd play as some other people, and I hated that. Well, hate is a very strong word. I disliked the idea of playing as someone not on the box, because I want to play as Batman. I don't want to play as Robin. Whenever we'll get to this in Arkham Knight, whenever we play that for the channel in years to come. But during the Penguin caches and the movie studios, I am not going to be playing as Robin or Nightwing for very long. I'll do it for the dual takedowns, but primarily I'm just going to be Batman. And immediately swap back to being Batman when we're not Batman. Anyway, that's surprising. Electro is generally a laughingstock among Spider-Man fans. Best evidence I can say is I'm not a Spider-Man fan. I just like electricity. I like electric villains, and stuff like that. Are you going to play Gotham Knights then? You'll hate it. I tried to play Gotham Knights with Jason a few years ago, but I think there was like a crossplay issue. So we can never get into it. I'm not going to tell you what they did to Electro in the sequel. I know they kill him off screen. Him and every other villain in the first game. Excuse me. Except maybe Doc Ock. I don't know if he survived the off-screen slaughter from Kraven. Uh-oh. As for Arkham Knights, yeah, no, that really does, from what I've seen about that, again, can't speak to it, because I only played like 5 minutes, and then refunded it, because I wouldn't be able to play it with Jason for bread. Oh, that's empty. Him and Vulture and Shocker die off screen. Oh, so Rhino's still alive? Alright. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I can't speak on Gotham Knights, but I heard it was just basically diet Arkham series. I do like what they did with Clayface, though. Him wanting to recreate a fight with Batman because he's been split apart and doesn't remember anything that's going on. It's pretty cool. You did have a new government anytime soon. Rhino was never mentioned. I'm just going to assume he died off screen in an unrelated accident. I don't know. His heart gave out. Anyhow, forgot they made a Craven movie and went see that. I have not seen that. I think Rhino shows up in the Craven movie, though. I remember, again, most of how I find out about, like, pop culture stuff is memes about stuff in pop culture, not actually, like, articles or looking at the original stuff. Not playing as Nightwing is a bit of a bummer. He's my favorite character. Yeah. I like his quips. I like him as a character. But it really is just a me thing of, I'm playing Batman Arkham Knight, I'm gonna play as Batman. However, they really should have used him a bit more. Not playing as I've just read that. Ow. Got ya. Oh, that's Estus. Don't use that. I'm playing Dark Souls. It's time to play the Dark Soul himself. I'm playing Arkham Knight now. Yeah. It's a good game. With a lot of flaws. But I think that the pros outweigh them. Would anyone like me to put on some music? I mean, I say music. I'm gonna probably play, like, classical, just quiet, calming classical music. I think that might distract me a little while talking, though, because I'll be listening to that instead of coming up with responses. Chameleon does appear in that movie, too, although with him it was, makes sense since he's Craven's half-brother. Rhino 06 is also Russell. I didn't know he was in that. Ow. Again. I can go for some music. Alright, hang on. Let me take care of this guy, and I'll... Oh, hang on. We're gonna get him to fall? No, probably not. Ouch. Oh. Ha. No, don't fall yourself. No, Freddy! Oh my god. So, music. Oh yeah. Plus Chameleon is the first ever Spider-Man villain. I did not know that. Can I get that? Why is this not working? I hate my keyboard. How long is it? Or how long have I had this damn keyboard? I've had this thing for like 8 years, and it's breaking down. And I always like try and threaten the keyboard itself. Like, I'm gonna get a new keyboard if you don't start working, as if it can hear me. But I never do. I always slack on that. Alright. Put it at... Tell me if this is too quiet. I have it... The game is set pretty quiet. So, if you... This is classical music. Here. If you're wondering what we're listening to and want to listen to it in your downtime. Also, just so we have... Where's audio? Key bindings. Game options, I guess it would be there. Here we are, music. Alright, someone remember what this is at so I can set it back for when we play. That seems fine. I'm gonna turn that down, actually, because that's a bit loud for me. Oh my god. Alt-tabbing. With Souls games is finicky sometimes. Okay, that... That's tolerable for me, but I don't know how that is for you guys. So I'm gonna raise this a little. By 5 decibels seems fine. Oh, hello! Excuse me, I'm messing with the sound at the moment. Wait, we've got like 20,000 souls! Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Okay. Alright, audio's all good. That's grand. The sound of violence is enough for you, Freddy. No, oh. Oh my god. He's mentioned in the fake Spider-Man side missions in the first game. He says, someone's impersonating me. Could be a chameleon again. I don't think he likes music. Freddy? No. Second, later calls Rhino his second favorite Russian. Playing chameleon isn't his... Chameleon is his first favorite since he hasn't met Craven yet. Yeah, no, the only knowledge I have of Spider-Man is what you could gain from playing the Lego Superhero or Avengers. No, Lego Superheroes. I played that as a kid, and I didn't know any of the characters. But I did like... I had this game with my brother. It was like Drive and Go Seek. So one player would play as a Big Fig, literally any Big Fig, and the driver would hop into a car, and if they... You could destroy the car, but if you died to the Big Fig, which was going to happen if you were outside of a car for long enough... Oh, yes. Then you lost, and then it swapped. But I would always cheat every game, because it was split screen. And I made it a rule while I was playing with him. No, you can't look at my screen, but I'd always look at his. I think he probably looked at mine a couple times, but I was always, like, looking at his. I was terrible to play with. So many rules for thee and not for me. Uh-oh. But it was my Xbox, so he had to put up with it. Screen peeker, yeah. Don't tell him. I definitely recommend the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series. General way to get into Spider-Man lore. It's the best adaptation of Spider-Man so far. Alright. Uh-oh. This guy... heal. How am I down to 1 SS already? Okay. I don't think we have time to do this. Ooh, never mind. Did not have as much stamina as I thought I did. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy. Oh, wait, does he have more magic resistant than the big guys? He certainly has more, stagger resistance? Poise, I think I'd call it, than the big guys. How many souls is the next level up for Freddy? I think it's like 8,000. I think we can level up maybe once or twice. Keep getting that mixed up. Oh, no. Required... Yeah. 8,701. We're having 8,771. Okay, hang on. I don't think the big guys can fit down here. So if I have these little ones follow us down into the pits... And then... a little easier. These guys do not get stunned easy, huh? Right. Are you grinding for something? I mean just grinding in general. I guess to level up. We've already beaten the boss in this zone. We don't have to be here ever again. This is just because I don't need to grind the skeletons. And with how much you love Riddler's obsessiveness, have you seen the new Superman movie? Because I think you'd love Lex Luthor. I have been hearing all about Lex Luthor from Jason, who is constantly calling me Lex Luthor. But I have seen that. I thought it was pretty good. Very good use of music in that. What have you done? How it feels to hate. It feels amazing to hate. Constantly making fake accounts to hate Simi with. He probably knows it's me, but it's still 1A, yeah. I don't know why he stopped at, like, 5 1As. I would have kept going until Ultraman was punching the concrete where his head was. I'm a bigger hater than Lex was. More efficient, too. And I have hair. For now. I gotta get more of these great heavy soul arrows. Those things are useful. I swear we should be getting more of them. Maybe it's if I level up, like, attunement. Ow. We'll get a few more. Whoa! That was, like, tickling Freddy's throat. Okay, you're probably like Reverse Flash. I know he's incredibly petty. Like going back in time. I've seen all the memes of like, it was me, Barry. I remember your first kiss. I'm not gonna repeat the meme, but yeah, that's a hater. Die, birdie, please. Thank you. These guys are gonna be tough to clear out. It was me, Barry. I swapped your lactose-free milk for 2%. I actually kind of prefer lactose-free milk. I think it's something they put in it. I have a sibling who's lactose intolerant, and like we would buy their like milk-free milk. And I'd like sneak it. I'd put it in my tea or just drink it like as is. I'd like pour myself a glass of it and drink it because it was so sweet. Something they put in it. I don't know. Maybe there was more sugar. Is there sugar in milk? Probably like a little amount. One of your last Origins videos, you theorized Nora's maiden name might be, yeah, it's Sniffy. Yeah, I think it'd be funny if they completed the water cycle and her name's Rain, because it's freeze and boil or fries and boil. Tons of sugar in milk. It's for babies. Fair enough. Just makes it taste good. Anyway, yeah, attunement. Let's try and get some of that. Okay, so we've got 31. Any boost at 10, 8, 8, 31. I don't know why have we only gotten one boost to Soul Arrow? I'm gonna get back to studying. You do that, Jason. Engineering course. Imagine that. All I've got to do is watch movies. As well as some very tedious essays. But most of the time, it's watching and talking about movies. I'm meant to be writing a video script right now. Procrastinating hard. Any tips on writing the script? or getting over procrastinating. Because I feel like giving you tips on getting over procrastinating is not going to be in my interest. But as for video scripts, a video script, is that like for... I didn't know there was another one of you guys. Is that like a script in video form where you like... I don't think that's what that is. No, that's not what that is. That's for like a video. A script for a video, not a script that is a video. How I write my scripts is I write them in like chunks. A book review. I'm moving my words in time. Fair enough. I like to think of I mean, this is more for like stories rather than like kind of essays or reviews. I know I do a lot of Riddler reviews, but those are... they don't naturally flow into one point to another. I say he follows this rule, he breaks this rule, I have a buzzer, and then I move on to the next point. They could flow a little better, and probably be a little slower pace. I've heard people say they're very fast, but for stories, I think of moments that happen, like a fight or a conversation, and then I build up to that. Like, why are they doing this? Where are they doing it? That's kind of how I got, would you stop putting your damn shield up? Oh my god. It's probably not the best way to write, but it's easy to start writing that way. So I got the Golden God animation. I started with the confrontation scene at the very end with him and Ferguson. And then it's like, why is this happening? Where are they? They're in their damn house. But yeah, no, I'm not the best person when it comes to asking advice for formal stuff like that. I could probably give book or music recommendations if you like to listen to stuff while you work. But for my essays, I suppose since it's a review, I kind of just... oh my god, it's empty. I just kind of... I write in... I shotgun words and what sentences. I'll go several days without updating a thing, and then I'll put like a paragraph down anyway. Speaking of animations, any sneak peeks of Diamond Eye and Kev? No sneak peeks. I'll set the scene for the scene I'm making right now, though. So, picture this. A man who, despite being over 30, is under 5 feet tall, is bound in the desert and is being held at gunpoint, and is currently trying to sweet-talk his way out of being shot in the head by the Vegas mob. So I'm at the intro. I've redone the original intro, and I'm now working on the new one that'll come out whenever the hell... I'm not gonna waste magic, just hit him. The final product comes out. I do have the script all done, though. I will say there's an element about the episode, I might call it. I would say it's an episode. Here, about the episode that I've been keeping under wraps. That, I mean, people are not gonna go like, oh, this is god-awful. And it's not even anything like crazy. There's just an aspect of how Diamond Eye and Kevin works. Some of their adventures, I'll call them. Oh my god. That's empty. That's empty, Freddy. We got one of those and 3 of these. And this heals us a little more. But that's in this one, but not in the next one. Or maybe it is in the next one. There's another aspect that I'll talk on later in the Diamond Eye and Kevin Captain's commentary. But there's... I don't know how many specific Diamond Eye and Kevins I'm ever going to make. But they take place within anywhere from 2000, just the year 2000, to the year 2010. And I'm going to release them. So it's Diamond Eye and Kevin's trip to New Vegas, and then the next one chronologically this is the only time I'm ever going to mention the chronological order, is Diamond Eye and Kevin's trip to Miami. How did I get hit by that? They've got like a riposte. Anyway, so it's like Diamond Eye and Kevin's trip to New York, or Diamond Eye and Kevin's trip to some other, I don't know, Boston? I guess it's pretty near New York, but it's not really, whatever. So Diamond Eye and Kevin, they don't release in chronological order, and they're not going to be made in chronological order. So it'll be, one takes place in like 2003, and then the one I make after that is taking place in like 2007, but you won't know that. I should probably get those souls, actually. Oh, yes. I'm gonna have like all the enemies after me with this one. We haven't even gotten a single one to not respawn anymore. Disheartening news. Will Stalker Fella show up? Stalker Fella. I think his name was Keith? I assume that's one of the character concepts I have up on Patreon.com. He was originally going to appear in Trip to New Vegas. He was going to be, well, I don't want to share too much, but he was originally going to be in New Vegas. But, oh, piss. But I cut him for pacing reasons. But I'll have him show up later. I might make him show up in Miami. I do want to establish him early. I'm hot as hell. I might turn the fan on. There's like 5,000 here? Yeah. Hooah. Got ya. I don't know why I'm so hot. I may have to put the damn fan on. Maybe it's just live shows. I rarely do live shows. I'm not nervous, I wouldn't say, but I do have... There's pressure that I don't experience during my lovely pre-recorded shows, as they are, I guess. They were a lot more draining than pre-recorded shows, because in making them, there is almost no difference except length. That was BS. Like, it's all improv. Except I guess I can interact with the viewers in real time. Don't fall. Don't fall, Freddy. But with this, they can go on for like 2 to 3 hours. This one, I think I'm gonna end at maybe 3 p.m. I don't think I'm gonna go on till 4. We're very scary and intimidating, I know. I mean, I'd say somewhat. Not like, I mean, I know no one's gonna start going in the chat and going, Captain, you should fucking kill yourself. Like, no one's gonna do that. As funny as that would be. I'm never, like, afraid while recording or doing live shows. But there's a pressure that doesn't exist. Old Night Hound. That I'm not quite used to. Funny enough, I've been on live television, thanks for that, before. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but my mother was like a TV chef. And she'd bring me and my siblings to recording sometimes. Of course, I wasn't as charming and lively as I am now. So I was really just kind of staring at the camera, which you're not meant to do. But you can probably find... I don't remember the name of the show. But you can probably find, like, a recording somewhere in the early 2000s on some Phoenix, Arizona talk show. And there's me just eating sprinkles. Because it was like a... Idiot. It was like a cooking? Or not a cooking, a dessert segment. I was in a movie once, only an extra though. Again, with my mother. She was an extra in Star Wars. I think the very first one, when she was a kid, it was because they filmed in Phoenix, Arizona. I think maybe not Phoenix, but they filmed in Arizona. It's one of those, I don't know the name of them. The little hooded hobgoblins. Not Ewoks. It's, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they're called. The little thieves who stole the droids. And I think like would sell them, or they'd catch. I don't know how their economy works. Jawa? Could be. Again, I have no idea about anything to do with Star Wars. I just know what they look like. They got dark brown hoods and like glowing yellow eyes that are like little dots. Also, my mom was in Venom in the same movie I was in, some Godzilla movie. Venom, huh? I might look that up just to see. Sounds like Jawas, I think. I'll take your word for that. They're all still here. Granted, it took a while for the... Let's get the projectile, Freddy. Did he kill himself? He did! He accidentally jumped off the map. Idiot. Trying to lure this one over. Or we can take this guy on, that's fine. Whoop! Don't die and lose maybe 6,000 souls. Oh. Oh, piss. Wait, what the hell? You can see him. That's weird. It didn't disappear. Oh well. Lol. Ha ha ha. I'm having some water. Oh, do you think it's worth it to go up there and get our precious 600 souls? What do you think, Freddy? Oh, you know what I should do? I shouldn't do this, actually. This would be tedious. But I shouldn't open up my audio file library and play Freddy clips. Another Photoshop meme about Freddy dying. Yeah. I should open up my files and play stuff I want him to say. Because they're pretty decently trimmed. So if I open the file, it'll just be what he's saying. But sometimes I forgot to trim some of them down, and there's like an extra second or another character saying something. I'm not gonna do that though. But I really should make a soundboard. I think that's something to do if I live stream more consistently. I'm always very... It's never something I do often. Well, when was the last stream? That was on Twitch. That was like an art stream. You... What was that even for? Drawing thumbnails? No, it was Halloween, wasn't it? Yeah. I drew Diamond and Kevin, and yeah, MDM name got drawn. Yes. I drew him, like, soliciting some random guy. As well as Diamond and Kevin in, like, I think Overwatch costumes? I think something else. But I don't remember what. And the VOD got taken down, which is why I'm doing this here. I've already explained that several times, though. What is this guy doing? Just lost all the will to do anything. He just kind of stood there. Oh well, that's in our benefit. Ow. Okay, we didn't get hit. Good job, Freddy. I take it back. Bad job, Freddy. Do it. What, pull up the... Alright, I'll do it for... 1. What is this now? Oh, great. Something's gone wrong with the game capture. What is it? I don't... Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Here it is. Alright, pick a number from... 1 to 84? I have 84 files? Oh my god. Anyway, pick a number from 1 to 84. 33. Alrighty. Sorry, I had to count out 33.
I know exactly how you feel, Niles. You know, I used to think the Cam Winston's SUV was immovable, and now look at me.
So that's what Freddy has to say, apparently. He's feeling good, at least. Alright, how do we fix this now? Is it 84? Oh dear. It's all zoomed in now. Wait, no! Oh, this is not... Oh, come on. You can't see because we've been invaded. There he is. Oh, piss. Wait, what if we rested the bonfire? Hang on, I'll pull up number 84 in a second. Can I use... Oh, crap. Hi! Get the trophy. We're gonna lose. They have... What was that? Was a fire? They infused their weapon with some fire crap and just dodged that. We're gonna die. We're dead. Okay, 84. Also, fix this. Folks. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, it happened again. It'll go back when we go back to the game. I think it's because I just all tapped out. All right, what is the very last one?
Your game is deep.
Okay. Oh well, that's. God damn it. How does this always happen? That was annoyingly well timed to what that guy was. He just died. Okay, Freddy. Yeah, Freddy. We're not giving up. Oh, I should probably. You know what I ought to be doing? I ought to be recording this for posterity. I'm streaming, but I'm not recording. There we go. Back on track. And look at that! This guy stopped spawning. That's some progress right there. Visible progress. Well, kind of visible. Like, he's not visible anymore. But that's why it's progress. Want the riddle of the day. Is there a riddle of the day? Is there like a wordle for riddles? I could imagine there being like a riddle of the day calendar. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, sure. Oh, we're still alive. I'm the part of the bird that's not in the sky. I can swim in the ocean, yet remain dry. What am I? Swim in the ocean, but remain dry. I'm the part of the bird that's not in the sky. It's not a very good riddle. I don't know why this is not the answer, but I keep thinking of Bill. But that's literally only for, like, ducks. Oh, god damn it. Ha! Part of the bird that's not in the sky. I think I'm thinking too much about this. Oh, hello again. I forgot he was here. I'm thinking of something like, well, I guess you can measure a scream. I'm thinking of, like, the noise they make. Like a chirper. Oh my god. Well, that's not the answer. I know that's not the answer, but it's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Again, it's not a very good riddle. I mean, I guess it fits the definition of a riddle in being, like, a description of something, but twisted. Oh, Wipeout, yeah. I don't know how that show got canceled. Apparently it got canceled due to, like, low ratings, which I don't... How? It's Wipeout. That show is hilarious. No one, like... I know that watching the same, like, the middle-aged woman got punched in the face by a boxing glove that came out of nowhere. It's gonna lose its, like, luster eventually, but, like, that's why there are other ways to get them eliminated. And they had other shows, or they had, like, gag shows where it's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, oh, it's the convict show, which was really more of a bit. But I tell you why they should have done this. I ought to bring it back and be a villain, because here's my pitch. So, it's Wipeout, except I'm constantly there. It's like the Riddler. It's like Riddler in Arkham. You're motivated to beat him because he's a smug asshole. So I'll always be commentating and being like, just a little short. Oh, maybe you'll get it next time, Or oh, be sure to cry in the water. We won't be able to tell the water apart from your tears. And I'll be so obnoxious, but the finale of the episode is like the final obstacle course is I'm standing on a ledge and they get to me and they push me in the water. So it's like I get defeated. So people are motivated not only to, like, get through the obstacle course, to wipe the grin off my face, but to, like, the audience at home is motivated to watch me get my comeuppance. That's like personality with it. If I'm just an asshole, and if they give me, like, a file of their, like, childhood, and I'll, like, pull up, like, no wonder you've been rejected by 15 women in a row, Buster. I'd reject you too. Like, it gets personal after a while. Like, I wouldn't pull that out immediately, but, like, Valentine's Day is 4 days away. It is. But if you fail like 5 times in a row, I'm gonna pull something from your childhood. Like, good thing your father's not around to see this performance. They would hate me. Someone, they wouldn't push me off the ledge. They'd like grab me by the shoulders and like punch my face in, and then they'd push in. There'd be like blood in the water when I land. But it would be entertaining. I'd take the hits for the audience. Got ya. Do the people have to keep going? How many tries do they get till impact bodily harm on the host? It's a test of will. There's like a... You can do like a signal with your hands. And do like a, I give, it's done, whatever. This isn't worth being able to stick it to that smug dick over there. Just, I'm going home. I don't want to deal with this anymore. But it's unlimited attempts. It's your will is your health bar or attempt limit or whatever. But if you leave, I will not be going easy. I'll ramp it all up like, oh, giving up again, just like when you dropped out of college or something. Like just like you, because we would give you like a, are you sure you wanna give? Like I'd have my comment, and you're like, you sure you want to let him say that to you? And then they're like, yeah, no, whatever. He's just trying to go at me. Whatever. I want to go home. And then for like the 100th episode special, they get a bat, and like I'm running away from them. Oh well. See, that guy's still up there? That guy's not up there. The riddle's answer was the bird's shadow. I had forgotten about that. Sorry, I was going off about how I could make Wipeout better. But yeah. Part of the bird that doesn't fly and still on the water. I guess. Yeah, that's not a very good riddle. I'll just hit him with the sword. Freddy. Yeah. Now I'm not that hot anymore. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something with the AC. Do I even have AC? I don't think I have AC. I don't know why I was hot earlier. I used to have my friends quiz me on riddles for hours. I'm not good at them, but I can memorize the answers. I always liked coming up with riddles. It's something I did when I was stressed out. So I'd be like going through something, and I'd just be like a mantra in my head, repeating a riddle I made for that situation over and over again. So it's like on a string, brighter. It's higher than any king. It shines brighter than any kind of bling, and it was like a balloon because they're shiny and float. UK homies don't have AC. Yeah, I do not. So I don't know why I was suddenly hot and then suddenly cooled down. I was thinking of Sword of Damocles. That would be a better answer than a balloon. Would you put that damn shield away? Ow. We got our souls back. I was gonna say, if we die, I'm gonna be annoyed. But we got them back. Oh. Pop. Beep. Let's get some room, Freddy. Alright, cool. So he goes down in 4. I'd forgotten. We've got to find a goddamn staff. Mom said it's my turn with the shield. Now, Junior, I don't know. I don't care what your mother said. Listen here, you're putting that shield down now. Oh, no, not this guy again. Junior, get in here. Junior, you're going to have to take one for the team for your old man. Oh, he's just watching over there. Yeah, hi. Well, he's dead. I might be able to... Hello. Dude. No. This one. There we go. Again, I got it mixed up with Y. Alright, should we give him a go? We're not gonna win. Let's go for cheap shots. How much health does this guy have? He's got way more health than we have. What's he doing? He's just walking in like a circle. He's trying to goad me into there. Oh, yeah. You can get a stay from basically the fight of the Princess Bride. Well, this guy is not a decent fellow, and I would not hate to kill him. What's he doing now? Whatever. I don't know why you can just get invaded anytime. It's kind of annoying. I said earlier, you opt in to getting invaded in most Souls games, but this one. I don't remember how it works in Elden Ring. I haven't played Elden Ring in several years. Funny thing is, I have the DLC. Like, I bought the DLC, but I never played it. I just stopped. I'm gonna play it, or play the DLC when we play Elden Ring for the channel, but that's in, like, 3, maybe more by years. Man, I don't even know how long Elden Ring's gonna last. It is a long-ass game. Let's see who goes first. I'm not gonna do everything in it, because, like, there's a lot of reused bosses that just would flat out not be interesting to see me, like, track down all of them. I'll try and do all the main ones, though, including, Mikola. Or, no, wait, hang on. She's the Blade of Mikola? I don't know what her damn name is. Whatever. But it'll... I think I may have to start, Elden Ring at, like, the beginning of the year, as if it were, like, a yearly bet video, or thing, until you ring the Elden, obviously. Oh, yeah. But I'd have to start it at the beginning of the year, and then it might go into the following... I don't think it'd go into the following year, but it would be like Kingdom Hearts, where it's, like, 60 to 70 episodes. Like, it'd be on for a while. And if you're wondering who, oh dear, we'd be playing as for Elden Ring, since we're going to be we're swapping between the Cranes and the Golden God for Souls games. Elden Ring is Golden God, because there's a mask in the game that is literally Golden God's face. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like... I think there's a guy called Gold Face, or Golden Mask, but he's got like a sun-styled mask. So, I mean, you get it, like, maybe 2/3 into the game. Oh, great. But you still get it, so I'm gonna try. And then we can play it. If Bloodborne ever comes to Steam, then we'd be playing as the Cranes then. Dark Souls Free is also Golden God. So Freddy is either magic, or so Freddy is after magic introduced, but before they get any skills in the bloodlines. He may be the... I've not decided where... I am gonna say Freddy is canon to the... I don't know necessarily if Dark Souls is canon to Volgreth, which is the universe they take place in. I'll say that he just went on a quest very similar to this one, but he's there. He's like he's the one they don't talk about. Like, he was there and he evaded Golden God for maybe a little bit, but he's kind of the family embarrassment. But where specifically, I don't think I've thought about that much. Oh, did you hold still? I think maybe that's... Yeah, maybe I can get him. Well, I figured that should have happened. Oh my god. I have got to stop locking on while walking backwards. That's such a basic mistake that I keep, making. Unlike Frasier, his failures are recorded. I mean, Frasier's are only recorded on air. Well, no, are they recorded? No, some people record them. That guy in, like, season... What was that, season 10? He recorded all of his shows. The KACL didn't record them. They threw him out. They had a storage problem. Despite Kenny keeping his kids' bikes there. I shouldn't remember that. I shouldn't remember that, man. That's space in my brain. The information that right when Roz and Frasier went down to look at the storage unit, Kenny says, "Oh, we got a storage problem, Doc." And then Bulldog's like, "Hey, where do you want these?" Whatever he was holding, a box. I'll put it by my kids' bikes. That's just stuff I know. Oh well, but yeah, no, there was one guy that records Frasier's mistakes, but other than that, they're pretty much... Hang on, when was Frasier on the news? In, I guess Frasier. There was Frasier Crane Day, when he didn't show up. I'm not gonna count Season 6's Frasier Crane Fan Club March, because that's not his mistake, that's his fans doing that. Maybe during the early seasons where he's promoting one of the candidates and he does the commercial. Ow. Oh, you think a lobotomy would fix you? I know. No. There's 11 seasons. 11 seasons, 24 episodes each. I've seen the show. I'm going to lowball to save face and say I've probably seen the show 6 times in its entirety. It's good to watch while animating, okay? It's easy. You put it on in the background while playing, like, a JRPG, and then you just focus on grinding. Where do you find the time? I listen to a lot of stuff while working. And I'm almost always working. It would fix him. It would not. But it's good to listen to while, as I just said, grinding or animating. I played a lot of Sea of Thieves a while ago. Maybe first year of university, and I liked the hourglass combat mode, but the matches would go on for like 20 minutes, so I'd put on Frasier while doing that. And sometimes I'd get into a match that took 2 episodes to get through. People just kept running. It was a war of attrition most of the time, not really any skill. But I still won in the end. And then I stopped playing. And Helldivers became the, like, obsession of the month. Except it was going on for a little longer than a month. He's dead. You are not close to being dead. What are you humming? Cracked blue eye orb. You can quit anytime you want. Why would I want to? Would you get staggered? Oh my god. How many hits in a row was that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Freddy? Freddy, we literally just need one hit. Thank you. Okay, we've cleared out this spot. I think that is a first for the stream. I could input Freddy saying that's quite an honor. I don't think we've ever won one of those right here. I shouldn't be able to quote that. I should not be able to quote that. Yes. Yeah, 24. Okay, we have projectiles. I don't have to rely on just melee. What is your AI break? What was that? Uh-oh. Please get help. I do not need help. If I were to get help, I would seek it from Private Practice Dr. Fraser Crane. And he would tell me what he told the guy in Season 10 for the 200 episodes of, like, there's more to life. There should just be more. Ah, but you said that you should show your quilt of life with many diverse tapestries. And then Fraser rebutted him with something else, but I forgot what it was. Which means that I need to up my dose of Fraser, since I can't remember every single line of every single episode. I don't even know that episode. I just assume it's in Season 10. Would you book an MD Crane to end up with Jonathan instead of Fraser? Book an MD... Jonathan Crane? Why would I want Scarecrow running around here? I wouldn't want to escort him through these lands. I wouldn't even... I certainly wouldn't want him pit him against Golden God. What's Golden God gonna see when he gets blasted? Rocks? Some stuff that isn't gold, and then he's just gonna, like, punch Crane's head off. Or, Jonathan Crane's head off. There is help available. I'm gonna go all the way back now. Despite me constantly going on about the Frasier, I haven't seen very much of the 2023 remake Frasier. No, it's not a remake. It's like a reboot. That's the one. I remember it was a something. I would get them confused. Remake, remaster, reimagining, reboot. So many kinds of labels. I've heard it's good though. I do like what they've done with Niles in the show. I've seen little snippets of it, and he's turned into the show's Maris, if you know what that means. Basically, Maris is a character who never appears on screen, and is always described getting up to wacky antics. If you've seen Seinfeld, then Maris is the show's Bob Sacamano. Is the show any good? I mean, I've seen it exactly 0 times. I've seen exactly 0 sitcoms. Frasier, I would describe as very good. I mean, 11 seasons, the quality does kind of go down. I wouldn't say to an insane degree. I would just say it maybe goes from being like a consistent 9 to 8 to being like a 7. But I think the worst of Frasier is never bad. I don't think there's an episode I would skip if I'm like watching it. However, I do have maybe a little bit of bias, but I would recommend it at the very least. Now, where was that other one? Did he fall off the cliff? I think he might have. That's convenient. Oh. Oh. He may need a hazard a heal here. Got ya. What did you drop? Hide Knight. Sword. How many of those do I have? Is there a merchant I can sell stuff to? What kind of mic do I use? I use what is this? Be excellent. Hide your knights. Hide your knights. Freddy's here, and he's not doing a very good job, but he's still here. So I use my headset's microphone. My family has said I probably should get like a real microphone, but at the moment I'm content to just keep using this one. But I use a Be Excellent headset that is kind of all right, I'd say. Oh, he wasn't dead? I could probably get... I mean, there are obviously, like, better microphones out there in the world. But for the time being, I'm quite content with this one. Idiot. We have got... Wow, 15 on the dot. Ain't that dandy. There are more knights over here. Over yonder. There's also a dragon up there. I'm not gonna investigate that too much. I think I'll save that for like an actual video. When we play this for real tomorrow. But I do want to explore that swamp zone. Whoa. Okay, don't fall off. Whoa. Oh. None of those. Might be able to sneak magic weapon. Oh, this guy might fall off on his own accord. Got ya. Oh. The little 50 there. We almost had a perfectly even... Well, it's not even. Actually, no, it is even. What am I talking about? Alright, we want to... There's an item down here. Let's see what this is. Divine Blessing. Alright, we're not going to use that. Despite the fact it's probably a decent item. I just never use them in Souls games. Okay. Oops. What are you talking about? I don't know. Oh, the soul count. We had 15,000, then we had 16,050. So it wasn't even. Okay, how screwed are we? Where are those souls? We're starting to clear them out. We've still got these guys to deal with. How far up is that? Oh, great. That's not good. I don't want to lose those. Who's here? Alright, that guy's there. Okay, who's coming after us now? All three of them at once. Okay, maybe I can kind of... We may have to employ some cheap tactics for this one. it's okay, because we got some cash on the line. Which, anything is justifiable if you are in debt. Oh, no. Free sound familiar? Free sound familiar? What does that mean? Uh-oh. Howdy. We need 4 to take him down. Oh, a gamble. Please don't fucking die! We got so much on the line. I'm not gonna gamble with $16,000. Well, I might. I would rather not. But that's tempting. But there's not really too much of a way to gamble in this game. Like, I can't leave... Like, oh, is the enemy gonna swing or is it not? They're always gonna swing. Well, no, that's not true. I guess there are moments where they won't swing. And you can, like, as I've been saying throughout this, like, hazard a heal. Gambling? What? We're trying to find ways to gamble in a Souls-like of all things. Okay, he's dead. It's just up there. We're just gonna run. Who's doing laundry? Just grab it, just grab it, just grab it. I'm trying! This one's like a royal knight. Why is he so persistent? We don't have an AoE spell. I mean, a new D&D character whose whole stick is gambling is fun. I would imagine, yeah. So much on the line. Okay, I think we've... The music is pretty fitting, actually. I'm realizing now. It's pumping. Well, enemies get Freddy. No, don't encourage them. Don't listen to them, Freddy. This is why I'm always trying to have a degree of separation from the violence in Freddy. All of you are so negative when it comes to him. I'm the only one who sometimes believes in Freddy. If I had the unfiltered comments of Freddy, or about Freddy going, Freddy would give up right now. He deserves it. Oh, no. Well, I'm not helping by reading them aloud. I'll tell you that much. My bad, Freddy. We don't have any soul arrows. The little mage who couldn't. The little mage who couldn't lose, Freddy. I forgot to read out that last part of their message. Okay. Oh my god. Freddy! Oh my god. Freddy. 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 Hit him! A little drink of water. A toaster would do better in this fight. No comment. All right, Freddy, as your, well, not legal counsel, but I advise you to not comment on that. Okay, at the very least, that's a lot easier to get to. We've got more on the line, but it's less risk. Okay, we're just gonna rush in and grab it. You know what, I can do this one, actually. Yeah, they're being led by the guy that doesn't have a shield. Okay, I think I can... Yeah, just cool. Alright, we're coming up on 20,000 on the line here, Crane. So... don't die. Try and get this off. Yeah, that one's still alive. Pressure surely helps. Or historically shown, pressure helps. Kind of. I don't want to test that theory too much. But we do have some pressure on the line. About 21,000 of it. Uh-oh. Well, not 21,000, but... roll into him. Okay, Freddy, could you actually start running? Lift your damn knees up. Why is there wind emanating from this guy? Do you hear that? Why are you his evil gym coach? I'm helping him! I provide valuable counsel to Freddy here. I do like to imagine that, like, whenever we're in boss fights or, like, going through enemies, I'm on, like, the sidelines yelling commands at Freddy, and the enemies just happen not to notice me. Helping. Freddy, your PR team needs work. His PR team does not need work. I think his PR team is doing an amazing job. Don't waste your time on those types of spells. Okay, make sure we don't die. Okay, so weirdly, those guys are so much easier to take out than this guy. No, no, Freddy, not that spell. Is that Chihuahua? Chihuahua? I don't think that's Chihuahua. That's something I don't know. Roll out of the damn way. That wasn't really... Ugh. Okay, just shoot him, Freddy. There we go. I think that's a city in Mexico. Then I definitely would not know it. I was gonna say, maybe we ought to just go back to the starting map and cash in on our souls. But that's already kind of been decided for us that we're not doing that. Yet, anyhow. And then we'll try and use the sword. Oh my god, how are you not dead? There we are. Now we just got one more guy to deal with. And then we're up to 23,000 souls here, folks. Let's hit him with the heavy soul arrow, I think. So what's the wipeout idea? Themes? Themes. I guess more... I'll leave. I'm leaving! Okay, themes? I mean, it'd probably be a lot of, like... dragon. Yes! There! A dragon with a larger aggro range than I thought it did. No, go. I am not. We are not going back up there. Not before cashing in, at least. I'm not. Pale stone. I'm not doing that. Probably a lot of like nautical themes. It's friendly. It's friendly. It's just a few bad eggs that give dragons a bad name. Imagine the ego boost. That's tempting. That is tempting. Freddy could use it. Okay. I don't think we need attunement. I'm gonna do int and endurance. Dragon friend. Alright. We've been doing this for close to 2 hours. Over here. For how many intelligence points? Well, the joke's right itself. Don't listen to them, Freddy. Okay. I think we're very close to clearing out this zone. That guy's still there. Is the trio up in this room still there? We want what's best for him. Freddy, that's a lie. A merciful death. Oh, and the dragon will supply it. We want what's best for him. No, don't listen to a word they say, Freddy. They want these jackals. They want what's best to watch, and I don't blame them, but you can never trust them with your best interest, because they'll think, we've supplied you with this oh so comfortable chair, and it's actually an electric chair. We have good intentions. Man-Eater Mary? What? You can trust us. We're on the internet. That's one of the rules of the internet. You can't lie on the internet. The internet never lies. Alright. Mary, I will be with you in a moment. Okay, oh my god, what the? How did you get down here? You jump over the railing? Oh my god! I was a little overzealous to flee. Okay, well done, Mary. Congratulations. I'm gonna put the cap on my water bottle before I spill it. I'm scared of doing that. Alright, how many do we have? We have like 5,000 souls, I think. Not very much. Where is it? Why is it? It's like up here, I guess. Yeah, right there. Oh, he's gone permanently. Progress. Sweet, delectable progress. Ow. Alright, where's this guy? Well, he's fleeing! Freddy, you can slow down, buddy. No one's chasing you. There we go. See, look at that, Freddy. We've got some intimidation tactics on this one. He ran away. Golden flask. Don't tell him that. See, listen to that, Freddy. The violins like you, all right? That's them, okay? I don't know why they include these in the videos of, like, orchestras and whatnot. The adoring crowd. Cap. I think it's gonna be like 9,000 to level up. Yeah. Ever been to a real concert? No. But I'm more questioning why they include the like, standing ovation in the YouTube video of the concert. I don't really like live music very much. I had to prove it was good, I guess. Well, it's hard to argue with this crowd. Okay, speaking of the crowd, I gotta... Alright, that's the end of that piece. This is quite a good one. Moment. Okay, their poor hands. Yeah, that was a long. I've got one in here that is like a 12-minute standing ovation. Like they really liked it. It was like it's whatever. It's not that long of a video is like 40 minutes, but a lot of the video is just them applauding. Alright, here's what we're currently listening to, should you want to listen to it for yourself. Alright, where the hell are we going now? Down here. At what point are people just afraid to be the first one to stop? I'm more concerned with being, like, the last one to stop. Whenever I'm in, like, an applauding audience or any other thing, I always try and be the last to stop clapping. I don't know where this came from. But I'll always... Like, even if it's... Especially if it's, like, a very large area, I'll, like, clap for maybe 10 seconds more once I hear it start to die down. And, like, very quietly to myself to ensure that I'm, like, the last one. Okay, we're gonna... Ha! But, I mean, I think the first one to stop might be the hardest to pin down. The last one to stop is pretty easy, especially the competitive politeness. I just thought it was a really good play. I wonder if you could... How much of a difference... I guess it really depends on the size of the audience, but how much of a difference does one person clapping make? Could you notice that? I don't think a human could notice that. I think that maybe... With a lot of advanced recording, you could probably pin down... Oh, right there, that guy. It goes a little... It goes like 0.1 decibel quieter when Mr. Smith stops clapping. Freddy could do it. Freddy stops clapping. I don't know. I don't know what his opinion on the arts are. I don't think he has very much time for plays when he's being hunted. But maybe he'd enjoy one. Better be good, because it definitely isn't his career path. You know, he could probably be a patron to the arts with his infinite gold. He could do like a... I don't think that's even required, actually. I don't think you need to run a smear campaign on a warlord that has killed thousands. I think that's pretty universally agreed to be bad. I don't think anyone except Golden God's cult is really in favor of what he's up to. But maybe Freddy... I wanted to do the... whatever. He must be good at money. Oh, so Freddy is from the Crane family, which is a channel character thing. Basically, his blood is gold. So he has, theoretically, infinite money. It's just kind of a pain to get. Like, literally, he's got to cut himself to get it. But he has infinite money, if he's smart about bleeding. So that's why he has unlimited money. But he can't really let people know that, because then they'll hunt him down and, like, trap them in their basements and just, like, bleed him for life. Literally bleed money from him. But that's why Golden God hates him, because, you know, it's a whole lot. Go watch the Man Who Bled Gold animation. I don't... I'm too busy to explain this, don't you know? Hey, Freddy. Asking for handout. Now you'll like him. Alright, have we cleared out? Always supported you, trust. trying to alternate between. Hooah. Whoop. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I think we got time. Yeah, we're good. This guy's running off over here. Ow. I think this might be the last run through, and I'm gonna go do something else. Not turn the stream off, but I might like play something else. Are you allowed to play Monopoly? I mean, I know it's on Steam, right? I'm not. You're not allowed to play Monopoly? What, are you like too good at it and your like family are like, no, I don't want to play with you. You're gonna buy every space you land on, and you cheat all the time. So do I. You gotta get better at cheating. You gotta hide it. You gotta sit next to the banker or the bank and start a lively conversation that you don't participate in. So the people's eyes aren't on you. They're on each other because they're making eye contact. And then you can discreetly put one in your pocket. And you don't steal 500s. No. Steal 50s. Well, maybe not 50s because they're like bright purple, but smaller bills that add up over time. Not the big ones that everyone notices, like, oh, hey, where'd you get all those 500s? It's more so, like, why do you have all those ones? Why do you have all those 10s? Trade them out for the bank. People aren't going to question where you got them. They're going to question why you have them. I shortchanged everyone as banker. Like, hey, wait a minute. There's only 9 ones here. Nah, I would always steal money. Alright, which we get one, just one. Vitality, endurance. Let's do endurance, because it gives us health as well. I really do think Freddy needs way more stamina. Especially if our main strategy at the moment is running away. Then being able to do that for longer is a pretty good thing, I reckon. Okie dokie. So now we'll get it all set up for how it was last time. I think that was about how it was. And then quit. Save and quit. And now we can do something else. Forgot how. Now it's loud. Bye, Freddy. Bye, Freddy. Yeah, he'll be fine. Music's still going. I'll probably, if we play Helldivers, I'll turn the music off. I probably ought to change the. How do I edit this? Switch account, refresh page, select stream. I think I oughta. How do I do this? Add stream marker, share. I don't know how to do any of this crap. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Switch account. I'm not gonna do that. Select professional streamer. I'm not a professional streamer. I'm better at YouTube than this. Here, just so you got something to look at. I could do a number of things. I'm gonna just pick a random image from my files. I've got one in mind. This is fucking dumb. So, Bugs will keep you entertained while I try and change the stream name. Let's hang on. How do I do this? Select stream. Refresh. Select a stream. How do I change the name? That's not what we're doing anymore. Oh crap. Refresh page. Sign. I don't want to sign out. I don't want to switch my account. How do I do this crap? How do I change? I may have to look. I may have to look it up. Okay, hang on. Bugs, keep the good people company. Not again. Oh no. Okay. How to change stream name? Start again. This one's broken. Change. No, not Steam name. Stream name on YouTube. YouTube? Manage your YouTube's profile. No. Oh my god. Do I have to make a new stream? Soul. I may have to make a new. I may have to make a new stream. Staring into myself. Okay, we'll get Bugs out of here. Where is that? All right, we'll get a. Bye, Bugs. That's a very insensitive question, Bugs. Okay, well, we'll get someone else in here. Someone more personable. I know. Just the guy, actually. Let's see. There we are. Let's see. Okay. No, it's not Upname. Upname is not. Upname actually is pretty personal. Oh yeah, no, it's Dave. It's Dave Hours. Okay, octopus. Yes, it is. Okay, add stream marker. What's this mean? I don't know what that stream markers appear in the thing. I don't know what that means. Why is he mean to octopus? I'm not mean to octopus. So like, I think I'm gonna make can I make another stream? Okay, whatever. If someone asks, where's Freddy? I don't know. I'll explain to them I couldn't change the stream name. All right, whatever. What game do you guys want me to play? I'm gonna play Helldivers, but I'm open to suggestion. Reading comprehension test. I'm not taking a reading comprehension test. Hang on. You know what? No. We're playing Helldivers. We're gonna play a mission or two with Helldivers because I want to check out the new zones, and then I might do something else. So hang on. Like, we can't have the music on during Helldivers because it's not fitting. Helldivers takes a bit to open, so we're gonna have. All right, you know what? Fine. Here, hang on. I'll pull Upname up for democracy. Yes, for managed democracy. All right, how do I get rid of this? I'm gonna remove. Yes, here you can see what all the fuss is about. Something clever. I can do image slideshow. I didn't know that. Okay, well, whatever. Hang on. Fin. There we are. References. Bing. There he is. Oh, sorry if that's too bright. I just realized that was like a flashbang. Buy a vacuum cleaner. Yeah. This is a working title logo. But yeah, here's what Upname's up to. Not much actually. Well, it's not always up to something. That's not important. Wood. What? We're getting Upname out of here. On top of the line, if there was such a thing. Wood. Whatever. It's Helldivers now. Oh, look at that. A major order. Alright. Anywhere, anytime. Oh my god. $61. No, not enough. I can buy his credits though. Hmm. 46 medals. Sure, we'll get this. Most expensive item there. There one for 7? No, not at the moment. Folks in this game cosplay. I'm trying to make a cosplay. Well, I'm not. Not currently. They say in character. I would say in character. I would do. Right. Let me find it. No, it's actually it's a little up. Actually, no, it's a little down. My mistake. Oh no, because I completed the war mod. Noxus Ranger. If you ever see a Noxus Ranger at some kind of Comic-Con in like 5 years, it's possibly me. And I'd carry deodorant and spray people with it. I probably wouldn't spray people with it. I'd pantomime spraying the bottle, but I'd pull deodorant out and like hold my nose and go, ew. Craft foam is finicky. Try to recycle as much as you can. Yeah. All right. Thank you. So, first off, ooh, what's this? Cyber Stan. It's needed, yeah. I don't have very much experience going to cons. Just rumors, but no, not Battlemaster. Fortified Commando. Elevators are yeah. Confined spaces. Probably not your friend.
With haste, Helldiver. Our forces descend to battle the cyborgs in the streets of their homeworld.
Wow.
The fight to free Cyberstan is upon us.
Alcubierre drive calibration complete.
Look at this, folks. Cyberstan. Cyborgs are their own. I mean, obviously like a thing, but it's like, oh, there's the Jet Brigade. Cyborg? Does that mean they're going to show up on other planets? Doing Two-Face this year. Oh, that's cool. You're going to do any specific...
At long last, we will deliver justice to the cyborgs.
There's 6. Stan? Any specific version, like the Schumacher, Batman Forever, or Taz? All right. Let's do destroy supplies.
Initiating FTL jump to the Cyberstan system.
So weird hearing the voice say that. Oh, since we're not listening to music anymore, I'm gonna turn this down a little.
FTL jump successful.
Hang on, folks.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
If I can get, there we are. Actually, you know what?
Operation aborted.
No, not aborted. I'm just... No.
Resources for freedom's expense.
Hellpods primed.
there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone's here. Wait, hang on.
Hellpod launch suspended.
Look at this. Everyone's here. Nothing canon? Oh, alright. Your own interpretation? Nifty. I kind of want to spawn in like the back. I'm spawning in the back area. We're spawning deep in enemy lines here. And also I'm doing lockdown. We're fighting them with gas. Hover back. And mines. And I think a 500k kilogram. Just an instant, just getting like kill that thing now would be pretty good, I reckon. Okay. Fair warning. My game takes a while to load. So it's going to be maybe 2 minutes. So I'm not going to be able to read chat and use freedom units. It's going to... The sound just cut. Okay. It's going to be a little bit. Rip computer. Yeah, no. This... I don't actually know if my computer can handle an industrial, like, war zone. I was playing a few months ago when Helldivers was basically bricking people's PCs, and I was gambling every time I went down. But here, I think that may come up again. But I may not be able to read chat as often as I was earlier. Can it run Crisis? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. But if you got any like immediate Captain, what about this? Things to ask, do it now. Do you think those are magma or like I think it's a magma world. What about the top of the line? That's Upname's slogan. Oh wait, what? You want Upname here? Get more water? I have a third of my water left. I got plenty of water. I may have to go to the bathroom soon, though.
The cyborgs rise from the dead. Return them whence they came.
Whoa. Look at this. What? That's decorative. Okay, don't shoot that. What was that? It's so weird being here. Destroy statues within the Mega Factory? I don't know we're here yet. Everything looks so small. It kind of does. I mean, it's pretty far away, but yeah, no, these are... Alright, where are the statues?
Dropping a pin.
So odd being here, man. Finally going to Cyber Sand.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Oh, great. No, they brought that here? Uh-oh. Opposite of a patron of art. Exact opposite. It's non-democracy art. Okay. Whoa, that is a big ship. Gas. Oh, that guy is in for a bad time.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Sniper rifle. More of a shotgun. Wait, oh my god, that's a cyborg. Hang on, hang on. I need to get to that rock. Yeah, eat that. See if your enhancements save you. They are clankers. Why do they hate their clankers? Okay, we may already need a resupply.
Deploying equipment package.
They hate because they're not super earth. Boom! Ha! Alright. You got an extra stim.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Okay, let's try and get rid of that enemy artillery. Hmm.
Gas strike incoming.
Oh, great. Oh my... They're meant to be stunned by the gas! That's literally the whole point of the gas!
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
You told me that already, shut up! Okay, we just need to get to the damn fuel. Okay, there's a Hulk there. What's this now? Magma. Sure. Okay. They just have a pool of magma here.
Objective critical stratagem available.
That's grand. Okay.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
That didn't destroy any... Oh my god. Okay. Wait, no, that's...
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Deploying minefield. Objective critical stratagem available.
Okay, we're calling in everything.
Hellbomb request approved. On its way now.
Please come down already. Okay, maybe the gas will hide us. Okay, get the hell out of here. We need to get the hell out of here.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
If you're serious about making costumes for weapons, look in toy section and say if some shapes are great for video game weapons. He's like, oh, alright. I already have a few, like, toy weapons as is that I'll reuse and maybe repaint. But thank you for the tip. Okay, I gotta get that stuff back. Okay, cyborgs are over here. That's not great. How do cyborgs feel about grenades? Not fond of them. What do you mean 2? There's one more? Roulette video. Yeah, that was where I used it. I've since gotten a shotgun though. It's in here. Oh, great. A toy shotgun, I mean.
Objective critical stratagem objective critical stratagem available.
I just want my samples. I just want my samples. Economics on this suck. Get you. Get you. Get you. Definitely get you. Not in America anymore. Walmart with guns, yeah. Where's the hell bomb?
Hellbomb request approved. On its way now.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot to activate those. Hello, cyborgs. Let's get the hell out of here now.
Sending
Smoke bomb. One more of a gas bomb. Whoa, that was some grenade. I thought that was moving for a second. That was terrifying. I thought that was like a tank they'd sent. Robot dream of electric sheep. These ones dream of killing electric sheep. Okay. Where? No, I can't check the map in the air. Eh.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
Okay. Yes, hello.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Detector tower nearby. Ow. Howdy. Just gonna... Oop. Where's the detector tower? They're pretty obvious most of the time. Oh, there it is. Yeah, hi guys. Okay.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Okay, we need to get out of here too. Sweet! Uh-oh, oh, don't land it!
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Did they buff the demo force on those things? I'm out of... Okay. Oh, beans.
Sending replacement.
At least they're dying.
Reinforcements have been launched.
All the way over here.
Point me to the enemy.
I feel like the cyborgs would be way more affected by the gas, because they probably still have lungs. Oh my god, that one's not having any armor. What the hell just threw me? Heal, 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 heal.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Okay, we're...
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Maybe Twitch deleting recordings was fast. No, it was not. This is just... We're in hell. Lungs gone first. No, I think they have lungs. I'm pretty sure they do. Weakness of the flesh.
Deploying now. Firing gas strike. Deploying minefield. Stand clear. Sending down an equipment package.
Okay, we need stims. Stat. Okay, put this on volley again. Let's fix... Stop whining. Oh my god, the hell bomb. What was that one doing? Ow.
Objective critical stratagem available. Hellbomb. Request approved. On its way now.
Goodbye. Does the gas gradually destroy this? No, 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 get out of here! Get out of here! No! Yeah, that should be armed. I think we're about to find out in a few seconds.
Automaton facility destroyed.
That's a job for the grenade pistol. Oh dear. Freddy would last negative 3 seconds. Freddy would not have a good time here. Have to do a pro gamer move. Look at that. Ow. Ow! Why are they so tall? This is what being 5'10" is like. Headshot. Headshot eventually. Short people problems. I'm gonna land a giants over here. Alright, where are the statues? I think we're near one. Maybe we should have gone in the other way. No, that's coward talk. Okay, I'm out of everything. Oh, crap. These are just tall French counts.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
What, that didn't destroy this? That's a gas strike. They have some demo force, don't it? My pro gamer move.
Outpost cleared.
Okay, we're calling it a gas strike.
Gas strike incoming.
And maybe a resupply.
Sending down equipment package.
Oh, hello. Running out of the gas, Mr. Lungs. I'll take a look at these guys. Interesting.
Last reload.
That's what you think. Okay, where are my bits and bobs? Okay.
Reinforcement budget running low.
I don't even know what killed them.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Democracy has landed. Throwing grenade.
Not shooting any. Ow. Okay, good thing we still have this. Not anymore. Yeah, they are. I do like them. Where? Ah. Thank you. I need that. Ooh. Where did that land? What happened to that? Obstructed by anti-air. Oh. Well, thanks for telling me that.
How about a nice cup of lemonade?
Of what?
Mag's empty.
Uh-oh. Oh, cyborg. Okay, not important. How long is the life expectancy for veterans? There is no life expectancy for veterans. The life expectancy for troopers on the ground is a few minutes. Oh, you've been shooting me. That's what's been going on.
Objective critical stratagem available. Firing gas strike. Deploying minefield.
Okay, where's the mortar? Hi.
Freedom never.
Okay. Get in there.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Where's the bendy song? I'm not gonna be singing any bendy songs.
Reinforcements on the way.
Ready to liberate.
Okay, call in a hell bomb right now. Or not a hell bomb. Wait, what? What do you mean there's 3 of them? Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Maybe this has some demo for us. Okay, it did not.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Shut up. Okay, we're calling in a hell bomb.
Hellbomb request approved on its way now.
Okay. What happened to that thing? Okay, okay, okay. It's fine, it's fine. No, that...
Helldivers never die.
What, they have smoke bombs? Wait, I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta get the hell out of here. Okay, okay. If we're on the ground, it's not gonna do anything.
The crimes of the cyborgs grow. They will not be forgiven this time.
Well, I got the hell bomb to go off. Never going to play Baldur's Gate. Probably not. I'll be honest. Nah. Disgraceful conduct. Oh, shut up.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Oh, really? Now I get it, huh? Whatever. I'm not turning the difficulty down. It's just the mission type and also the mission approach. Okay. Maybe using gas alone isn't going to be cutting it. I think I may have to go just full, like, fight back mode. I didn't have a support weapon. I don't think the mines... Well, the mines were actually pretty good.
Cyberstan will be heavily defended. Are you ready, Helldiver?
Ooh, what's this? Halt cyborg production. That sounds fun.
Mission coordinates locked.
You know what? I'm not changing my armor or my grenades or any of that. No, 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 no. Still gonna do...
Synchronized.
Orbital gas was not the way to go. Orbital mine, or the gas mines, those were pretty good. I liked those. Anti-tank emplacement? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. No, we're not bringing anti-tank emplacement. We're gonna bring the laser. We're gonna bring 100 kilogram, and we need an orbital one. Not a precision strike. Can't think the results expected. Wow. Where have I expected that? It's gonna work this time. EMP, smoke, barrage. Okay. Here we go. Now we got some more time, because the game's got to load in. This time, try exactly. So, how's your guys' days been? I may have to get more water. I may also have to go to the bathroom. I don't have time for that though. into the fray. Water. I have enough. You want me to turn webcam on and show you how much water I have? I got plenty of water. Taking a sip of it now. Water. I don't need any more water, something clever. I got plenty of it. I've got enough to drown a very, very, very small animal. Very, very small. Okay. Okay, it's gonna work this time. Where are we now? Destroy buildings with a megacity.
The nexus of the automaton war machine. Dismantle it, that the galaxy be free of tyranny's chains.
Oh my god, get the damn gas bomb out of here. You just try and pull a wrestling move on me? Oh, we're out of ammo. Structured by anti-air. Of course it is. Okay, there's something happening over here. I cut your arm off, doofus. What was that one doing? He trip on something?
Fire in the hole!
Okay, hang on. My posture's fine. Is this gonna blow up or something? What did that do? Destroy cooling tower, okay.
Dropping a pin.
You know what I forgot to call in?
Sending down equipment package.
Activating my eye. It's right there.
Deploying support weapon.
I hate the bounce. Oh, hey, fellas. Fancy meeting you here. Okay, where's the laser? Where's the laser? Where's the laser? Where's the laser? That's a real grenade. That's not a gas one. Okay, whatever these things are. I'm talking about anti-air.
Critical stratagem available. Lost. Sending replacement.
Did I call it in? I punched it in. I should have been holding it.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
How are the bets going? I've got one going up tonight, actually.
Reporting to the front.
Would you piss off? I don't think that did anything. But it's a Hitman one. John Oldman doubled down. I don't think that's doing anything. Oh, look at that! He's like taking cover. Oh my god, there's a gunship. Get to do the clown voice again? Yes, I did, among other voices. Where am I?
I'm bleeding out.
Okay, this is time for a hell bomb. Oh my god. Hang on, I need gas. Hang on. I know there's supplies. Never mind. They're gonna destroy the.
Deploying reinforcements.
Point me to the enemy.
Objective critical stratagem available. Hellbomb request approved. Deploying now.
Throwing grenade. Hellbomb on.
Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here. We gotta get out of here. Why must they fight? Is not joy and whimsy is enough. Not for these guys. No. Okay, no, the gas got that one. Is this what I'm meant to destroy? I don't think I'm meant to destroy this. Antidepressants are real. There's something over here. Ow. Ow. Stop shooting at me. Ow. Why are you attacking me with exposed flesh? Stupid. What did that?
Objective critical stratagem available.
Helldivers.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
If you're ever in the mood for Rhythm Man, because the Rogues, the podcast is pretty good. I have heard about that. People wanted me to review the one in there. I've been meaning to check it out. I thought I destroyed this damn thing. The podcast, listen to that. CV reminds me of it. What? I remind you of the Riddler in that? Get the hell out of here. We gotta get some breathing room. Oh my god. Okay. Mines.
Objective critical stratagem available.
What an idiot. What are you taking cover from over there? Just thought you'd like it, yeah? Alright. Oh! Yoink. Get that out of there. That's not a bomb I want. Okay. We need gas pronto.
Objective critical stratagem available. Hellbomb request approved. On its way now. Sending down fortification.
got a force field. I don't remember what this place is, but it tells me to blow it up, so whatever. If you were an animal, what animal would you be? Either an octopus or a centipede. Or a cockroach. Basically either a cephalopod or an insect.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Oh, stop curb stomping me! Checked my anti-air. What do you mean anti? I took down the anti-air. That's what that mission was. What was the hell bomb for then? Oh my god, there's a tank.
Helldivers never die.
Okay, where's the anti? What is that? I thought that was like a meat grinder that they just had there for some reason. I thought that was the device specifically designed to kill Squidward.
Sub-objective in your vicinity. Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Not the orphan grinder. Well, man, Squidward is not an orphan. He's got parents.
Stand clear.
Okay, can I have a resupply? I don't know what's going on.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Okay, give me a resupply pronto.
Deploying equipment package. Reinforcement budget running.
I don't know what that was. Squidward is now an orphan. I don't think we've ever seen his mother, but we met his father in a new episode.
Democracy has landed.
I know we met his grandma. Which is a weird thing to meet before his mother, but whatever. I'm not a showrunner.
Hellbomb request approved on its way now.
I hate the air cannons. Well, that ain't doing much. I think it destroyed the hell bomb. Just get rid of this damn airship. Can I have a damn... No. No, no, and no. For all of all of the above. Alright.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Why is it not dying? Okay, we're calling in the shield generator. And then the hell bomb. I am getting curb stomped by people twice my height. Why am I in middle school again? Okay, just call it in. Just call it in. Oh my god. I'm not equipped for this. If I can take down the goddamn cannon, that will give me an opportunity to take down The goddamn airships.
Stratagem no longer available. Objective critical stratagem. Reinforcement budget
It was right there. It was right there.
request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
I should have brought the Hellbomb backpack. I should have brought the Hellbomb backpack.
Reporting to the front.
Okay, fine. They don't know I'm here. They don't know I'm here. No, they found out. They found out.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Okay, there's one. It's dead.
Hellbomb request approved. Deploying now.
I'm at an angle in which they cannot hurt me.
Hellbomb arm. Clear the area.
Boom.
One step closer to mission.
A little late. Or early, actually, but whatever. Oh my god, they survived the explosion? There we go. And for the thrusters. Did I not just take down I know you're shooting at me. And I see you behind a corner. I'm pretty sure that was a damn fabricator, right?
Funding approved.
An airship fabricator. That I just took down. Okay, I need gas to cover my escape.
Deploying minefield. Stand clear.
Okay, the hitbox on that is wacky. Okay. You can't have my Doritos. I charge federal actions. Sorry. What? Oh my god. What? Where am I? Okay, I'm stuck because of this thing. I needed to despawn already. Wrong chat. Oh, come on, man. It's the hitbox. Okay. What? No, get off of me.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
Okay, well, I'm free from the confines of the ruin I was trapped in, at the very least.
Point me to
And there's a tank. Okay. Let's see, where am I meant to go now?
tagging map.
I just want to get the mission completed at the very least.
Deploying support weapon.
Alright, that's a fabricator for those. So, did I not destroy it? Okay, at the very least, we know... How many gas mines are on cooldown?
Sending down equipment package. Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Then we'll save the rest when we come back.
This is the fate of all humankind if the cyborgs are not stopped.
Pinpoint accuracy. Apparently. Okay. So. It was the game's fault. I mean, that was really just bad luck. That was terrible luck. A barrage got me. I didn't do anything.
Ugh. Cyberstan. That sure is one ugly planet.
What's happening now? What did I do?
One shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae gestates within the gloom. At long last, victory of this operation has eluded our...
Okay, I'll try again.
Locked.
Why is everything red?
Hellpods prime.
What's happening? I didn't do anything.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Okay.
Hellpod launch suspended.
Oh no, I can change armor from here. The red means good. Okay. We're bringing the Hell Bomb backpack because we need it. None of the Eagles can help us. Frankly, I'm gonna be honest. Orbital EMP. Orbital EMP is not too bad. Let's give us time to run. Basically, the effect of the gas, which we're trading out. Orbital backpack. I need a support weapon that doesn't have a backpack. Commando. Is there a wind tool? There are meta options that I am purposely not choosing because I don't want to play with the meta. Oh, no, it's this one. No, that's not what I wanted. There it is. I don't. We're not picking the gas mines. You know what? I'm gonna pick the anti-tank emplacement. I'm gonna pick the anti-tank emplacement because I want to. Okay, folks. We got another couple minutes to kill. Any burning questions? Anti-everything missile? There is. So there's the Quasar cannon, and there's the recoilless rifle. But the recoilless rifle has a backpack, which we can't use because we're using the Hellbomb backpack. I mean, I guess we're not going to use it like all the time. But I still don't want to use it because it's too meta. It's too good, and it makes everything easy, and there's no challenge. Put in the win button. I am not going to use the meta options. I can do this perfectly fine on my own. And with the help of my beloved Hellbomb backpack. Don't need that. Don't need that. Never need that. I probably should have changed my grenades, thinking about it, because I don't have the gas armor anymore. The gas can kill me now. I am not immune to gas. I was only immune to gas because I had armor and passives that made me immune to gas. Okay. Okay, Hellbomb's been activated. We gotta get the hell out of here now. I'm in range of my own artillery, buddy.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Okay. Anyone trying to flank us? They haven't noticed us over. That guy did.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Hi. Climb, climb, climb! That's fine. I didn't use the EAT. Here, destroy more. What do you mean 1 out of 4? I didn't destroy it? Okay, now run! Rat. So a white flag, they'll stop. I'm not gonna do that. And they probably wouldn't anyhow. Well, that was a great shot. Okay, what do I have up my little sleeve? Can it become sent immediately? Where am I going? I'm going insane. Oh, now it gets sent.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Okay. Hey guys.
Point me to the enemy.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
The ergonomics on this sucks. I gotta get peak physique. I'm out of ammo. I can see you picking your damn head out.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Whoa! You can get their helmet off?
Enemy artillery.
I didn't even know that was a helmet. I thought that was just their face.
Objective critical stratagem.
I know they're cyborgs, so like they're human underneath, but I figured they like got rid of everything but his brain. I had the Hellbound backpack in 20 seconds. I get a Hellbound backpack. Okay, what's this one? All right.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Yeah. Give me a second. Where I died last time. Okay, where are these?
You are in range of enemy artillery. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Wow, he really died.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Of course it's not gonna penetrate. All right.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
This is like clue master rank behavior. Oh, shush.
Objective critical stratagem. Warning. You are in range of enemy artillery.
I'm doing my best here. Oh dear.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh, as soon as I get one down, there's another one. I see you peeking your head out.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available. Objective critical stratagem available.
Just need to locate the goddamn turret. And I can shoot it. It didn't work.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
You don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Just know that I'm in danger.
Helldiver KIA. Deploying replacement.
See if I can land on the mortar emplacement.
It's on the way.
I can land very near it.
Joining the fray.
I like that. You can destroy their armor and gradually like shoot the person beneath. You can do that with the Illuminate too, but I don't like fighting the Illuminate. They suck.
Hellbomb request approved. Deploying now.
Alright, when I got some damn breathing time, I'm not gonna do that bad.
Hellbomb arm. Clear the area.
Alright. Am I in range of that?
Down support.
Hellbomb.
I am now.
Warning, you
Alright,
are
now I'm
in
good.
range of enemy artillery. Objective completed.
Right. It's got a range of 45 meters, about.
I'm out.
Huh. Anti-tank doesn't do anything to those, eh? Okay. We got a minute before that starts working. Hello. They are shooting actual bullets at me, not just lasers.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
When not under attack, no damage is taken. I'm fine being under attack, but the level of attack I was under was... How can I work in these conditions? Okay. There we go.
Objective critical
Oh,
stratagem
I was standing in acid?
Throwing grenade.
Okay. Still. Okay, maybe I can get... Hold on.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Okay. If I can just get this on, and then activate it. No!
Running low. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
He's dead.
Democracy has landed. Hellbomb arm. Clear the area.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Okay, who is shooting? It's one of the big guys. How'd that go for you, genius? What is this? Wow.
Sending down equipment package.
Who's shooting? Yes, in a war zone. Well, I want to know from what direction specifically, and also what well, not from what faction. What kind of foe am I facing up against it at this second? This is a cyborg, an automaton, a Hulk, a damn gunship, which we might be going up against soon. That looks like a gunship fabricator. Okay. This is a little easier to manage. Portable hell bombs in 2 minutes. Anti-tank. The game seems fun. It will make you go great for 30. Oh yeah, no, this is stressful. but I like the way it's stressful.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm at the location. I'm at the location. I have an incredibly stupid idea.
Deploying weapon emplacement.
It is called calling in a turret. That's why it's a stupid idea. Well, not really. It's not really a turret, more so like a placement.
Get some! Get some!
Okay, I don't think there's any more coming from that direction. All quiet on the Western Front. I haven't seen that movie, but it actually was the Western Front, so I want to make the reference. Anyway. Turn this. Okay, please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Please don't start shooting at me. I reckon I could take that out from here. Ooh. No spoilers on the Western Front soldier. One if the. Alright. I'm gonna assume he does not. That get him? Okay. Over here. Okay, you guys are a little closer than I'd like. Okay, I'm just gonna get off and shoot this guy in the face. Well, he died. Does he? Out of ammo. Or, okay, cool. You're dead. I don't know what happened there. I just kind of combusted. I don't know why buildings are suddenly going up in smoke. I guess that's good, though.
Injury? What injury?
Okay, someone's shooting at me over there. I see you. There we go. I know you can shoot through that. I wasn't making a mistake. Oh my god, could you please? I don't know what's going on with these guys. Youch.
One life for Super Earth!
Okay, we're gonna need a EMP. That is not good news. That is very bad news. We're gonna need an EMP stat, Chief.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Opened the new C video and got flashbanged by 2 voices.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Ready to liberate.
Okay. Everyone's stunned for the moment.
Fire in the hole!
Just make it to the place. Make it to the emplacement. Oh, hello. You're a little closer than I thought you were. It destroyed the emplacement.
Tragedy visits us this day.
The Hitman video got spelled wrong. Spelled grief wrong in the description? Oh, great. Hang on. Okay, I gotta fix that then. Excuse me. Okay.
Hello.
Here, edit video. I didn't check. Right, well, thank you for letting me know. Alright, there, all up to code. Whose code? I don't know. Wait, no, that's not, that's the wrong one. I think that's enough Helldivers for the moment. Oops. Oh, but hang on. You know what? I want to try one of those image slideshows. How do I do that? Automatic fade. Always play when not visible. Sure. Loop. Fade. Alright. Alright, how do I input? Okay, I don't know how to do that. Whatever. I gotta get another image. So we played some amount of Helldivers. Wait, what the hell? Why can I not remove? Yes, remove image. Image. Okay. Browse. There we go. What was going on with that? Weird. I don't know. I have to go to the bathroom. Hang on. So just have I'll refill my water when I'm going down. So be back in a second. Come up with a game maybe we could play for a bit. But BRB. All right, I'm back. Howdy. Dinner. What happened? Nothing. I was I was going to the bathroom. I'll keep the water. I'm refilling my water. He left. You ever do? Brief intermission for sustenance. I got something to eat. Forever. I did not leave forever. Howdy. Snacks. I did get something to eat. I am a little hungry. Food, water. I got water too. I have all you need for sustenance at the moment. All right. So I got all I need for sustenance, but I don't have all you guys need for entertainment. So play for a little more. But what, oh, what am I going to play? I don't know. Or here, hang on. Window capture? I think that ought to do it. Steam? I think it's way too big. Hang on, I gotta close it. Oh, alright. I may end the stream then. I'm thinking about I'm not playing Monopoly. I don't know. I may stream. All right. It was going on for 3 hours. That's enough time. So thank all of you for staying with the stream, and I'll edit down that me failing at Helldivers into something a little more watchable than it was. But anyway, don't know when I'll stream next. Probably not anytime soon. I'm going to be honest here. But thank all of you for watching, and goodbye.